Sorry, everyone. I'm tying my hair back. I guess that's okay. I guess that works. I'm beginning spaces. I'm on mute, and now I'm not on mute, and I'm in spaces. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the program. It is a day that the clocks go back, but I still feel tired. So, how much sleep did I really not get? Did it mess me up going to bed that early? And I preemptively ruined it for myself? That's entirely possible. Nevertheless, here we are, and we're going to get through it. We're going to have a fine day. Can I put this light on? Does it help? Maybe it does help. It gives me a little healthy glow. And I will say, obviously, as with most Sundays in the world, the new episode of Hey W is out. It has Excalibur. He was delightful. It might be one of the more insightful interviews I've ever had. You learn a lot about him and his life and his career, and also Tim Allen. So I'm really over-serving. And he seems like a man who he's too honest. You know, he deserves the love. He deserves the appreciation. It's like a little profile. It's a little portrait, a caricature of the person. Go tell him you love him. Like it, share it, talk about it. Say, hey, fella, great work. Shut up, but keep talking. You know what I mean? Do go enjoy it. The links are everywhere. What else? Let's look at the underwear. Sorry for those of you in spaces. It's a Mahogany. It's Diesel. That says Diesel on the band, and then around it has little letters on it too. If you don't like to read left to right, you can do a little crossword, connect the dots here with these underwear, which is nice. It's a Mahogany. Is it a maroon? Is it a wine? Who knows? And ultimately, who cares? I also got a haircut. It is the same but shorter. So it was only 2 days ago. They stopped. Does anyone remember the middle of the pandemic? I had the shorter sides and I was trying to grow it out and then they would flip. Now I'm not even cutting. They fully grown out. And we did it, guys. So congratulations on that front, everybody. Let me talk to some people in here and then I'll complain about other stuff. Amanda said, good morning, sir. Hello, friends. Sean said, hey, occulties. I watched Coherence, a movie that I have recommended. I love that. I wouldn't even say it's a horror movie. It's a science fiction. It's not even a thriller. I don't think it thrills you. It's a mind bender. And I don't want to, you said, now I got to explain it. I'm not going to explain to you, Sean. And then to explain it would be to give it away. Something you have to watch again and think about. Put some effort into watching it. Don't watch it passively. Anything you put on Netflix, you put it on, and then you immediately start texting, and you quote unquote watch it while you text, right? Because it's not very good. That's not your fault. That's let's give them something they can put on while they're texting, so they won't mind putting it on. Then other times you have to put on a big, serious, important movie. You've got to focus on this, or else you miss. That's quality. Netflix is serving up mainly passive things. I had a pitch meeting once. I pitched a kids show, and they said, we're looking for snackable content. I was like, what? Bullshit word. What does it mean? And they're like, something that a kid can come home from school and put on and do their homework and not be distracted by, so they get their homework done. So seriously, mediocre by design. Because if it's too good, the kid doesn't do the homework and the parents won't let them watch it because they're not getting their homework done. So let's aim hard for the middle. Okay. And I've heard it from the source. This was a TV network executive telling me we would like shows that aren't really that good, especially for kids. So if you look around, if you flip around and go, why are all these shows shit? Exactly. That's the point. That's what they wanted. Mikey said good morning. Christine said good morning, RJ in chat. Excellent Excalibur episode. He mentioned Sega CD. So if you don't love him already, you will certainly love him after that. Pam said good morning, all. Starting a vacation and starting off with a flat tire on a rental car. Did you get it like that or did you pop it? Either way, there should be insurance. You should have got the insurance. Not happy, but trying to push through and enjoy the day, hoping to be on the road soon. Hang in there. It's all part of the adventure or whatever. Josh said, good morning, especially to the Michigan 4s out there. So most of Michigan is a 4, Rod said, ordered some high anxiety coffee and coffee house this morning, but none of that Ricky Morton blend. Good, because Ricky Morton is a selfish piece of shit. He's a take kind of guy. Not bumping for you, not selling for you, and it's disrespectful. Midnight said, "How was your Halloween, RJ?" Good. I saw my niece, who is dressed like a flamingo. And I spent most of the evening, I believe, tweeting with Bow Wow, which has its pros and cons. Can someone explain to this guy? Does he have any management? Can I be his wrestling manager, not in an on screen capacity, but in a backstage capacity? You did your stuff, you tweeted everybody because we did you the favor of calling you out. And then you tweet back, goes back and forth. These sites pick it up. You get mentioned on Dynamite. The tweet is shown. Your Twitter is shown on Dynamite. And now you lay low. You make the deal. And then you show up on TV. You don't keep tweeting and tweeting because it's getting worse. And you're going to blow it for yourself. And it's not going to be my fault. I handed you an hors d'oeuvre on a silver platter. And now you're just smacking it up in the air. And the tray's going everywhere. And everyone at the dinner party is going, oh my God. We've set the table for you. Okay? Calm down. And let's go about this rationally. Jesus. Amanda said, did you see yourself on Botchamania for a split second? No, I did not. Was it through the endings? I did watch it and I missed myself because I was probably skimming. It's digestible, snackable content. Amanda said, I might add you were not this episode. Please tell me what I was doing in it. Now I want to go back and see it. John said, good morning, RJ. It's clear that you're an extremely talented guy, but I often wondered if you speak French. Merci beaucoup, monsieur, which means great show, sir. A little, not enough to say I speak it. I took it because when you're in Canada, you have to take it until high school. And I think I maybe took it until the 10th grade. So nothing to write home about, nothing to get too excited about. I can figure it out a little bit. Molly said hi. Mia said, good morning, beautiful people. Clarence said, you look so good wearing mahogany. Thank you. Missy said, good morning. Leo said, what 80s song has shittier lyrics? Never Gonna Give You Up or Lady in Red. I love Lady in Red. Lady in Red is my Never Gonna Give You Up. It turned the corner of being so bad that it's good, and it hits me in the right spot. Almighty Scorpion said, greetings. Positively E said, I'm not getting sound. Well, is no one else getting sound? You have to be getting sound, right? Okay, good. People seem to be answering. Positively E said, phone glitch. Great, you ruined it for me. SE Hack said, good morning. Nails. Oh, Squirrel Squad is here. Squirrel Squad is the delightful artist that does the new illustrated thumbnails. They're so sweet, and they should be merch. Go follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Go enjoy his work. I'm so happy that they have selected his art and are incorporating it into the show. It's so sweet. It was a great episode. He is a sweet man. It's very nerdvana, as they say. Nails has been a member for 31 months. Holy shit. Good morning. Can we have a 60-second scene of you trying to flirt Regal by giving Excalibur your best compliments, chat up lines? Okay, here's me trying to flirt with Excalibur. This is the scene. Okay. I used to play Sega CD myself. Yeah. Pretty good system. I miss it. I miss how it feels. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes the CD wouldn't work. It would be glitchy, so you'd have to open it up, and then you'd take the CD and you'd gently rub it on your shirt. And then you'd hold it in the light to make sure it glistens just right. And then you'd put it back and press it down. You feel that little pop, you know what I mean? And then you closed it and started it up. Played a lot of other consoles too. Super Nintendo, of course, Sega Genesis, big on the cartridges. And if you think the CDs were bad, the cartridges were even worse. Sometimes they'd be so dusty that you'd have to pull them out and you'd have to you know what I'm saying? And then other times it's so dusty you can't even blow it. You would just have to. And then you would put it back in. Going to play Crazy Taxi. And a scene. That's me flirting with Excalibur. Take that. Amanda said it's really short. I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, my hair. Yeah, okay. Zoel said, good morning from the brisk morning start of Kansas. I'd love to get out there and look around and go, all right, I'm good. Josh Alba is here, a fine comedian from New York. He said, good morning to you. Leo said, there will be nobody in spaces soon. After, oh God, don't let me, let me get through the comments first before I start ranting about the Twitter stuff, or else I'm going to be so far behind. Please. Human Adventure said, good morning. What a buen dia. Started with Excalibur, then I went and watched Sonic CD intro, watched Weird on Roku, and after this show, we head to Universal Orlando. Is anyone having a better day than Human Adventure here? I do not think so. Josh said, what are your thoughts on Barbarian? I liked him solo. He was also great with Ming, but to me, when he was with the Warlord, it was all together. Powers of Pain all the way. Those are two guys who looked like what everyone thinks wrestlers look like, and no one does but them. Rod said, I started watching Monster Brawl. Unclear if I should thank you or blame you. Well, I didn't tell you it was good. I just said it was a movie. Midnight Cowboy said, I'm the same way with movies. Immerse yourself. Neil said, you are for sure snackable content. Thanks. That's why I'm making so much money. Almighty Scorpion has been a member for 6 months. Dear Lord, insert witty comment here. Well done. Very reflective, self-aware. Aaron has been a member for 31 months, reporting live from the end of my... Oh, Lord. Let me go back. Reporting live from the end of my 24-hour charity video game marathon. I played entire Quarry game, so now I can finally watch your videos. Oh, my God. And then now I can watch yours. Send me the link. I would love to know how yours ended. Spoiler alert for me, I was not satisfied. Also, tomorrow night, 10 p.m., Jessamine Duke and I are playing the Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on arcade mode. We have not played for a while, and I feel like we are hair rusty. Dick Hammerbush said that Excalibur dude, that was a mess. I disagree, but okay. Unless you like watching. Look, I don't give a shit what you think about it. As long as you click on the mess and like the mess and share the mess, then I'm okay with it being a mess. Joel said, what is the rate of a Michigan 4 to a Canadian? I think a Michigan 4 would be like a Canadian 3.8. Because I was in Detroit last week for Old Wrestling with Nug, who was there in Spaces. It's delightful. It did wonderful commentary. And then we went to Windsor, and numbers-wise, I think everything is almost the same. So I don't think there's much of a difference there. Jack said, good morning, friends. I hope you're well. Kim said, hello, RJ. Maria said, the level of unchill that Bow Wow has is alarming. What happened to showmanship? What happened to the artist's reservation of letting it speak? You know, it was, you did some stuff and then let it grow. Let it grow. We said, come on the show. Tony Khan liked your tweet. This is now you call your agent and say, hey, let's make a deal. You put the phone down and you let it happen. Leo said, I dreamed I went to a pub and asked a woman if she wanted me to buy her cigarettes in an attempt to chat her up. She said yes and went to a shop. Took a long time and I couldn't find my way back. I had a dream and I don't remember the circumstances, but I feel like I had either peed myself, I was in a urinal and had difficulty peeing. It was going everywhere, but I don't remember what the circumstances are. So maybe it was the same pub. Human Adventure said, oh yeah, I was watching your promo reel and wondered who you called a dumb bearded bastard. Honestly, could have been anyone. Vivian said, can't sign secret snooker words. What? Can't sing secret snooker words to Never Gonna Give You Up. What are we talking about? Miss Annie said, which movie from Joe Piscopo's filmography do you prefer? Johnny Dangerously or Wise Guys? I prefer Wise Guys because Lou Albano is legitimately amazing in it, and everyone needs to watch it just for him. Positively E said, I ruin everything. I shouldn't be cast into the desert on a horse with no name. Another song that you're naming. Nail said, Squirrel Squad for sure should be the Hey W merch. Hopefully I think there should be a bunch of different versions of Hey W merch. I think the logo is necessary, just the original logo like it is on the sign. Keep it simple, start there, and then we build. Elliot said, hey, RJ, how long will the retro merch be up? Yes. Retro merch, Nostalgic November. It will be up all November. So the end of November, it's gone. So get it. Christine said, why is this making me blush? I don't know. Kurt said, RJ, it's my first Sunday off in over 3 months. I've missed this. The replay just ain't the same. Yeah, because I'm not reading your comment then. Hope you're doing well and are happy. God bless. Well, I'm doing well. Amanda said, oh my God, I'm dying. Sega CD dirty talk. Squirrel likes the kind words. Queen of the Ring says, flirting with someone over Sega CDs is next level. Well, I know what Queen of the Ring's demo is. And if you want more Queen, and we cannot get enough, watch Church of Joshi today at 12 on the Twitch. Click around. You will find it. They went to a bunch of shows, her and Kayla, and they had fun last week or something. Josh said, Panic is a Sega CD game that is begging for RJ to play on stream. I think, I don't know if that works on the emulator site I play on, but I'm going to scope it out. SM said, Lady in Red as Bow Wow. I'm not sure what that means. I just want to see what you do with it. Okay. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I never seen you shine so bright. Hold on a sec. Let me tweet something stupid. Okay. I never seen so many men ask if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance. Given half the chance. Oh, my tweet's doing well? Let me tweet something else that does less well. I have never seen the dress you're wearing or the highlights in your hair that matched your eyes. I have been blind. Let me tweet more, the kind of the same stuff, so the engagement dies down. Good. Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. See, no one's tweeting any of mine except you and me. It's where I want to be, and I only know this beauty by my side. Never forget the way you look tonight. Let me just tweet again. Okay, excellent. And I've blown the deal. That was Bow Wow doing Lady in Red. I love Lady in Red because it just takes lyrics from other love songs and puts them together. Cheek to cheek, the way you look tonight. just a cheap, oh my God, it's like cobbled together. Kurt said, holy shit, the tongue action is giving me yowzers in my trousers. Zoel said, Rue McClanahan fanning herself, .gif. Oh, I see what's going on. Nell said, want to play Crazy Taxi? Oh my God, David is here. He's back. Holy shit. Hello, David. He finally figured out how to log in again. I think David Arquette's Google Drive changed, or I think his wife has all his accounts. I wouldn't trust him with any of the accounts. So, but he's back in now, and he's watching, and everyone's happy. He's back in business. Oh, everyone's happy to see him. Oh my God, Leo! No, I can't. I just sang it again. You just got your. He was like, you on a second date singing "Lady in Red" in a way too serious and earnest way during quiet moments by the river. You just got it, Leo. I just did it. Everyone hopped on "Lady in Red," and you just got it. Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here except you and me. It's where I want to be. I'm not going to do it again. The rest goes higher. You got it. You got the gist already. I've overserved it. Jesus. Erin said she did an extremely bad job at Quarry. I cannot wait to watch. Oh, you don't have any video? Jesus. Nails said, the speed at which I just gift the mug blowing and licking is because you're a pervert, Nails. Blue Meanie is here. Where else, really, can you get Blue Meanie and David Arquette and Lady in Red all at once? I will say, David, I posted reposted a Instagram reel from Stanley Tucci, alerted to me by David Arquette, again, in which he goes, are you filming? Which is such, don't be a dick to your wife. She's filming this stupid reel of you talking about, oh, I made pasta and beans. They left over and I put them in a dish together and I mixed it up and I'm eating it. Aren't I a genius? and you got to go out of your way. We just came home, and I'm wearing a green velvet jacket. I think I'm going to clip. I went through his whole Instagram, and he does it a lot. And I think I'm going to make a super cut of Stanley Tucci not knowing when he's rolling on Instagram, which is the best. I'm sure she went like, and go. And there's just like a huge pause, and she goes, and then he goes, are you filming? How long have you been making movies, man? This is a problem for no one else. Josh Alba said, thanks for being you. A wonderful citrus tribute. I am me and you are you. And thank you. And if you're in New York and you see Josh Alba, and probably want to hear jokes about wrestling, he seems to be the person. Leo said, David Arquette, do you remember Matthew Perry making a guest appearance in the ring at a 90s ECW show? What? And Joel Gertner interrupted him and Matthew beat him up? I don't remember that, and I would love to see it. Blue Meanies dropping blue hearts. So is David. Oh, David sent a lovely tribute. You are amazing. David just did some Project Kindness thing. Operation Kindness. Everything's an operation. The Navy SEALs of nicety. Mr. Max Heron said, I got commissioned to draw you drinking coffee in your underwear, so I'm here to get inspiration. Is this... I can't do it. It's too big to do a full... Well, you got the gist. Look, there's plenty of pictures of me. Jesus, Max. Let me know where that's going and how it comes out, please. Amanda said, I'm placing order 1 today of old RJ merch, and it's a doozy. I'm so excited. And it's no longer old now. What's old is new again. That's my theory about nostalgia. You just have to wait long enough, and people pretend that it was good. Sweet Monkey Tuesday said, hey, EW, PlayStation 5 vinyl. Got to be pretty much the same size as the normal sign. You know, I thought about different, I would love to put all the interviews out on the radio, like on a vinyl thing. What I did think is like, gee, they should really play them all at once. I did the math, and we have over 5 hours, and I feel like they should do like a Hey W stream and just play all the episodes. If they're ever in need for like a bunch of content, I think it would be a good way to do it. David said, that was for World Kindness Day. See, what did I tell you? November 13th. I hope you all show some kindness. Watch how this makes RJ angry. I'd love to know who's involved in this scam. Isn't it a little suspicious, David? Don't you go, why are these people forcing me to be kind? I don't. It's trust issues, David. That's what it comes down to. I've been hurt so many times before by people who try to be kind. I want to be friends with them. I don't want friends. How badly do I need a friend? I just want people who do the things that they're supposed to do, and that's it. At this point, you're desperately looking for friends? Don't force the kindness. Let it come out of you. If it's forced, it's not really kindness. SM said, I'm buying the Broad City shirt, but I can't decide on which other one to buy. I don't know. What do you want me to do for you? Allie wrote a retracted message. And, oh, no, she wrote it here. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. We'll go back here. Everyone hang in there. We're going to get it. Allie said, oh, Kevin Featherstone is here. Will you pay $8 for a check mark on the Twitter thing? No, because I had it for free. Which is for what? No, I will not be paying $8 for it at all. Ideally, they cave, and then there's some sort of bypass thing where, like, if you're a public figure, you can get it through a company. I think I got verified on Twitter and on Instagram through CBC. I was working there at the time, and it, obviously made sense. The verification system basically will not exist anymore, number one. Number two, it upsets me greatly because most of my greatest successes came from Twitter. AEW hired me pretty much through Twitter. So did WWE. I met David through Twitter. So it's a good and bad thing. I met Mario Cantone through Twitter. I love writing. I love writing jokes, even beyond the videos and pictures, which is nice. I love doing the text-based stuff. I love live tweeting stuff. Dynamite and Rampage, obviously. The Oscars. So it sucks that seems to maybe be going away at a certain juncture because of this. I do not know what else to do. I'm on Tumblr just in case. I'm on Mastodon just in case. There's other sites that I just signed up for just to have the name because I don't know. It's like, where are we all going? It's like being on a field trip and going to the amusement park. You're like, let's all go together. And then everyone disperses and you're sitting there and you're like, maybe I'll get a snow cone. I don't know what's going on. It's shitty for me because it's a really good place to share my specific work. Not that it was easy at all. It was incredibly difficult, and I should have a lot more followers than I already do because I'm deserving of appreciation for the content I was putting out. So now what happens, unless the reverse happens, and all the unverified people, I mean, it's ridiculous to call it verification now because it has nothing to do with verification. So let's stop calling it verification would be the first thing, number one. I think starting tomorrow or something, I'll have like 90 days and the check mark will be removed. Okay. A lot can happen in 90 days. I'll probably be fine without it. People, and this is the other thing, and I know it's like, oh, it'll be shadow banned. If you're not verified, you'll be pushed down. You have to scroll down to read the tweets. Now people are going to find out like your tweets are successful when they're good tweets. You know, unless they're promoted or plugged by different companies or whatever, if nobody likes it, no one will be retweeting it or sharing it. Now it's really those people are going to find out. I have the check mark now. Everyone's going to like my tweets. And now you have the check mark like a schmuck and no one's liking your shit. And they're liking still the unverified person stuff because they're good tweets. I don't understand. I was also thinking a while ago about hold on. Let me press the coffee while I do this. I was thinking a while ago about how much Twitter never used to have. You couldn't tweet a picture. You couldn't even really retweet people. You had to basically copy and paste their link and write your own thing. And it was very difficult and very annoying. It was just text-based, and then people forced it to be better. And that's why, you know, Twitter got so expansive, and you can do a lot of things on it. I don't want to say good. I hesitate to say good because everyone's like, it's a cesspool. It's not a cesspool. It's just a thing. Like any other thing. Coffee can be very good for you. Coffee can be really bad if it's hot and you throw it in your face. It's not the coffee's fault. It's what you do with it. And I would like to think there are enough people out there who are like, nah, we kind of need this thing that it will force it to become what it should be. If not, I mean, if the guy's thing is just to burn it to the ground, then he can burn it to the ground. But like, people are not going anywhere. I'll be around, right? I think it's also, you know, I like to share my videos. My people interact with the Hey W videos and these YouTube videos. So on Twitter, and it's important to me in that regard. So maybe YouTube will step it up and add more social media capabilities. I don't know. There'll be new things that pop up. There are already a bunch of new things, but they're not exactly the same. So people have to figure out what they want. And it sucks. Continue to watch and like and think because I don't know, you know, digitally, I don't know where to go now. It's very sad. David said, no $8 from me. That's a shame. That's a shame that he won't have that check mark next to his name when he's tweeting about kindness and then getting yelled at by me. It's hard to believe that's going to be real. Allie said, I adore that you know the lyrics to Lady in Red completely by heart. I told you I liked it. Mia said, dating is so hard now. It's like no one wants to make any effort. I feel like I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's okay. If people are shitty, then you don't need to spend your time with them. Problem solved. Elliot said, for years, I incorrectly thought that Lady in Red was about Kelly LeBrock. I think you're getting confused with Uptown Girl being about Christy Brinkley. Kurt said, I was at Q&A for soccer journalist and Chris DeBerg was in the crowd and used a question to put himself over. God bless the Bergman. Christine said, if I wait until the Pros and Tees Black Friday sale to buy Nostalgic November, do you get less profit? Oh my God, Christine, I'm fine. Buy whatever works for you. I would wait then if that's the case for Black Friday. Relax. David said, missed you all too, although I was here just unable to write. It was a shame for those few weeks we messed out on the eloquence of David. That was nice of you, RJ. Thank you. Thank you, David, or you're welcome or whatever. SM said, let's not forget that RJ publicly called David a celebrity on Hey W. I did. It slipped out of it. I'm sorry. Josh said dancing cheek to cheek with that stubble is going to cause some discomfort unless you have an itchy face and you need me to scratch it. Christine said, you're just waiting for something worthy of you, Mia. You're waiting for someone worthy of you, Mia. Isn't that sweet? Nell said, I'm not even sorry for being a pervert. Max said, the AW karaoke get-togethers must be a gas. Eddie Kingston doing Sinatra, Darby singing one sad Evanescence song. I was at one. I don't think I was asked to participate. I think my performances are a little too good for karaoke, be given away for free. That's why, I think you got your money's worth on Lady in Red. David said, CNN just cut their documentary budget. Let's see if Tucci lasts the cut. If not, congratulations on quite a run of conning those people out of money you definitely have to just go to Italy and eat and go, isn't that delicious? And then they're like, what insightful commentary. He's winning. He's nominated for a docu-series awards. So Elle said, happy to be a part of this cult, requesting a dramatic reading of Victoria's Secret by Jack. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know what genre that is. I hope is this one of those stupid, it's a rap thing. Isn't that funny? God, I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger that all the bodies aren't the same. Photoshop, itty-bitty models on magazine covers told me I was overweight. I stopped eating. What a bummer. Can't have carbs in a hot girl summer. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, psst, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. I wish somebody would have told me that thighs of thunder meant normal human thighs. The fucking pressure I was under to lose my appetite and fight the cellulite with Hunger Games like every night. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, hey, dummy, I know Victoria's Secret. You wouldn't believe. She's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. A dude who lives in Ohio, which of course goes back to my theory that Toledo is a shithole. And when I was at Old Wrestling, I met two people from Toledo. I told them my thesis and they could not disagree. Nail said, are we allowed to watch this? Stanley Tucci is in it, about a movie the other day. I think you can watch a Stanley Tucci movie, but as long as you accurately criticize him afterwards. If I may quote, who are you quoting? David and RJ are the road warriors of Hollywood wrestlers. Well, I don't know what that means. David said, I don't remember that about Matthew Perry ECW thing. Damn it. SM said, I saw Stanley Tucci on Netflix and immediately thought, I can't watch this. Amanda said, I commissioned you. Oh, Lord. Amanda has commissioned me. Nail said, happy cultiversary, Zoel. We don't have to wish everybody. It's fine, guys. Nail said, I can't wait to see me. Leo said, just people like to pretend the shitty school food we had during the 90s and 2000s was good. That's for sure. I had strawberry milk like an idiot. Rod said, the E-Fed match between Shalhoub and Bennett, I need to know which Tony advanced and how. I want to say this. That's maybe my favorite ending ever of a AEW. And it's a gift to any graphic design person who wants to put a graphic video to Excalibur's commentary. We just gave a huge gift there. And I want to see it so badly. Allie said, calling Jost. Oh, God, I've missed it now. Calling Jost, and then it totally went away. I'll find it. I'm getting back to it. Hang in there. There's just so much going on. Calling Jost had a line on SNL last night that CNN realized that dedicating a budget to watching Stanley Tucci eating gelato was a poor business choice. How far ahead of the curve was I? I was giving him shit in season 1, okay? You talk about prolific. This is, Carlin level. This is Lenny Bruce. I'm the Lenny Bruce of hating Stanley Tucci. So Sierra said, I'm here, I'm late. I was watching a documentary about a religious cult that used to be on the land my house sits on, and it went long. Well, I hope you don't, lift any curses or something. Enjoy it. As long as the land is solid, you should be okay. David said, on our sleeves is behind the kindness campaign. They're a resource for children's mental health. Well, isn't that nice? Nell said, David, I hope you're having fun with Bozo. Subscribe to your YouTube to keep up to date. Oh, yeah. Bozo has a YouTube. Bozo the Clown. And Bozo is putting up videos, and Jozo is putting up videos. If you don't know who Jozo is, click and find out. Somebody wrote a comment here. You seem like the type of guy who has a podcast with his mom. Oh, this is like a troll? Okay. And then somebody wrote, nice try, troll, swing and a miss. Little does he know, my mom has been on this show multiple times. Guy's late to the party. Let's click on this guy's Twitter. 5 followers. He retweeted Slim Jim. Oh, he follows me. So is this nice or is this mean? Oh, no, he's being nice. I think he's being nice because he tweeted a gif of Pink at me. It's so confusing. We're like, this person's a troll and they're mean. This is so bizarre. And he's now tweeting gifs of me. Oh, he's a fan of me. Now I got to go back and apologize. Oh, damn it. Just try not to make your comments sound like troll things. God, I feel horrible. Queen said, do we have the final dick measuring results for Michael Caine or Tim Curry? Yeah, I will say Michael Caine acted better. Tim Curry acted harder in Muppet Treasure Island. So I guess it depends. Michael maybe used his better. Let's say one on quality as opposed to quantity. So Sierra said, House of David is the cult. The movie is called House of David, Life Everlasting. Fred Bailey said, Jimmy King is immortal. David, when was the last time you talked to Oliver Platt? David said, maybe you should knee Mario Cantone in the face to earn his spot. Not to mention, he is never here having coffee with us. He texts me. I did coffee and underwear with him in his kitchen. He was very sweet. I see him every once in a while, usually around this time. Autumn, winter, we have a nice dinner. And that's pretty much it. I told me I shouldn't date Ellen Green. Warned me against that, though. Nell said, Twitter brought me so many people. That's what I'm saying. Leo said, I hope Elon Musk sang Lady in Red to Grimes and she left him because of it. I'm not up on his personal life. I don't know what that means. Amanda said, oh my God, you guys from Legally Blonde, but scat. What? Oh my God. Legally Blonde lyrics. Yeah, Ella, he's a lucky guy. I'm like gonna cry. Got tears coming out of my nose. I'm mad props. He's a campus catch. You're a perfect match. Because you both have great taste in clothes. Of course, he will propose. Dear Ella, honey, muzzle top. Futures a taking off. Bring that ring back and show it to me. A 4 carat and a princess cut. Are you psyched or what? I just wish I could be there to see. When he gets down on one knee, oh my God, you guys, looks like Elle's gonna win the prize. If there ever was a perfect couple, this one qualifies. Oh my God, you guys, oh my God, this is happening for our own homecoming queen and king. Finally, she'll be trying on a huge engagement ring for size. Oh my God, you guys, oh my God. Okay, everybody signed. Good now. Fall in line and we'll start the engagement parade like candles in a single file. Don't forget to smile. Lose the gum, Kate. You look like a maid. Sorry, now prepare to serenade. All right, that's it. You got the point. You got what you wanted. Wasn't the best request, but you made it and I stuck with it. And there you go. Sean said, the people jumping at the chance to pay $8 are real winners. I certainly am like, you can't pay to be a YouTube member. You can't order a little merch. You got to pay $8 for a check mark, which we can all, it's not even a nice, at the very least, make it gold. That should be, everyone who has the white one should keep the white one. And then there should be a gold level, Twitter gold, that kind of thing. I feel like the people who will pay for this will be sucked in by the idea of something being gold. David Arquette said, with Bozo, we are mainly trying to get kind clowns back in the forefront and taking clowns back from scary clowns. Down with scary clowns who are just so passe at this point. We got it, guys. The nice clowns are back. David is the Lenny Bruce of nice clowns. And I hope that reads in a positive way because that's how I mean it. Sweet Monkey Tuesday said, how long till someone pays for a premium blue checkmark and changes their name to Elon Musk and tweets stupid stuff? Valerie Bertinelli is already doing it. She's changed her name to Elon Musk and she's tweeting a different political candidate. So SM said, where can I watch the cult documentary? So I don't know. David. Kevin Featherstone sent a wonderful goldenrod tribute and said, I think you'll be fine without the blue check mark. I enjoyed the Twitter thoughts. That is my point, is we're going back to the quality of it, which is good. And I hope you are a person who seems to discern quality. I'm sure all your tastes are not exquisite, but some of them are. And I appreciate your continued support in this rough, harrowing time. It's harrowing, but thank you, Kevin. It's sweet of you. David said, how am I going to know if it's really me if I don't have a blue check mark? This blue check mark just is going to blow David's mind. I feel like a lady in red. I think we should all have red profile pictures to say we used to have the check marks and then now we don't. And it's not a big deal. F50 said, shoot answer needed. How well do you know UK soap operas? Besides Coronation Street, not that well. I don't get out that much. Mass Sanity said, I wish I appreciated the absurdity of Mario Cantone on Steampipe Alley when it was on. I will tell you something. I feel like Billy Eichner, Billy on the Street, took a lot from Mario Cantone. If you watch Steampipe Alley, you're like, what? All the games, the obstacle courses that are celebrity themed. And that show, I mean, it was a local New York show, so I don't know how many people even saw it when it was on, but it's all available on YouTube now. And it's just as funny. And it's a thing that, and I hate to say this, you couldn't do it today. You couldn't do it not because it was uncouth, but they would not allow that level of ingenuity in children's programming. Again, we're back to snackable children's programming. It was too good of a show for kids now. I'll say it. Rod said, Kelly LeBrock was in the movie Woman in Red, starring Gene Wilder, thus the confusion with the song Lady in Red. He was a wild man, Gene. Human Adventure said, does anyone remember Taco from the 80s, who sang covers of Puttin' on the Ritz, Cheek to Cheek, When You're Blue? Is that the one who distorted his voice? Yes. And he did. It was a cover, but he just kind of did it normally. And you're like, I don't know. I think I can just listen to the original. Mr. Max Heron said, Tucci about to be futured endeavored. Stiff. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to be fine. That show is, first of all, a gift to him. Second of all, he's going to be okay. Christine is gifted 5 memberships. That's so sweet. Queen, Lawrence, Midnight, Desi, and Janet now have memberships. My apologies in advance. Leo said, have you ever sang Lady in Red to a girlfriend? I can't recall a specific incident? Yeah. But, yeah, I must have. If you've known me for over 2 years, there's a good chance I was selling that song to you. So, for sure. David said, my family's vaudeville roots were from Toledo. Says a lot about me. I know. You and Jamie Farr. That's why you're so similar. That's why I've always called you the modern Jamie Farr. Fred said, RJ, could you please croon the lyrics to yet another? It's gone. The chat is skipped. I've missed it. I'm getting back. Could you croon another tune such as Bill Bailey? I could, but I won't. Amanda said, I'm really enjoying the facial hair today. I'm watching on my 65-inch TV. That makes me feel like this is real Big Brother is watching. You know, it's an Orwellian thing, but thank you. Yolanda has been a member for 8 months. Good morning, fam. Ooh, I hit a milestone and enjoy it. You're here and you've passed your stone. Rod said, the movie Big Night is really good because Tucci is offset by Tony Shalhoub. And you better believe if I get Tony Shalhoub on AEW, I'm going to grill him about Tucci. And he better answer because they'll have nowhere to go. SM said, I had Strawberry Milk Like an Idiot as a contender for Sign of the Week. Sean said, I'm the Lenny Bruce of hating Stanley Tucci. Brand new sentence. David said, I think the troll is Mario Cantone. Mario Cantone has the gumption to troll from his own verified account. Nell said, I wish RJ wouldn't read the mean comments. It makes me all angry and defensive. I'm aware. I also just called him a dick. Shush. Pay attention to AEW's Hey W post on Instagram, because there will be one guy who calls me sissy and complains how I cross my legs when I sit. And as mean as it should be, that comment brings me so much joy. He sounds like he's Archie Bunker or something. Look at this guy. Look at how he sits. And then she would go, oh, Archie. Nug said, will you have brunch with Mario Cantone on the road to Full Gear? Will Tony pay for it? Seriously, how are all these rappers coming in? And here I am going, I want Tony Shalhoub. I want Mario Cantone. I want Patty Lupone. Who lives in New Jersey that we know? Eddie Murphy? I think it would be a good get. David said, I haven't talked to Oliver Platt since the film came out. I guess he lost your number. I don't know what happened. David said, not sure he or Scott Kahn see that film as something to be proud of. Oh my God. Relax. Wasn't Oliver Platt also in there are a bunch of not good Oliver Platt movies. He can, please. It's not like, first of all, it's not like it ruined his career. Okay. He's still a very much in demand actor, number one. Number two, they were in line with the times. And he agreed to do it. You didn't blackmail him into doing it. He was the star, and you are really a supporting cast member, and then you had to bear the brunt of everything. Learn how to say no. Allie said, when Danhausen had coffee with you, he was in his underwear but not live. Nug was live but fully clothed. Who was more supportive of your format? Nug was in his underwear in the sense that those are the clothes he wears when he sleeps. I don't want to make people strip down more than they must. And Danhausen I got because he's off hours. It's really hard to get him to put on the makeup at this hour. So I feel like they were both equally supportive in their own ways. Nell said, speaking of Road 2, I love the Twitter sass between you and chauffeur Boz, who is the actual AEW chauffeur, and he resents that I do those Road to Full Gear. I am working on something for Full Gear. I don't know if it'll be the same. We might be cooking because it's a little different. The show's on a Saturday, the pay-per-view. Something different, maybe afoot. So stay tuned. We'll see who says yes to what. David said, does everyone understand that we are all supposed to be in our underwear while watching this? I don't think they do. And I think you should force it. I wish we could go not door to door and check on everyone. I think most people might be in their underwear. I don't think anyone's wearing corduroy, I think is my point here. Human Adventure said, Insane Clown Posse is down with the clowns and weirdly Christian. I would put them in the nice clown category, not the scary clown. They're intense, don't get me wrong. David said, apparently Terrifier is being compared to Mr. Bean. Really? Do they just let Terrifier loose in a department store and lock him do weird things? Remember when Mr. Bean pulled out a fish and put it in the frying pan? He was a hoot, that guy. Really, really excellent. The witty British commentary. And it was just this man running around like an idiot, not knowing how to swim, almost drowning, that kind of shit. SM said, it's too cold to be under my underwear. My RJ City blanket isn't keeping me sufficiently warm as it is. Well, get another one. Somebody came to Old Wrestling with a towel of mine, and we took a picture. It's very sweet. Nail said, Nug, it's Greek Town Wrestling, always on Fight Plus. I think they're going to get a lot of new subscribers. Hopefully that'll mean more views for you, too. Nug should get paid more by Greek Town. He doesn't need the views. Miss Andy said, Billy Eichner is supposedly starring in the Paul Lynde biopic. I don't know how I feel about that. Elliot said, Steam Pipe was picked up in Boston as well. Basic Cable, Mary? I might have been that whole conglomerate of syndicated. I don't think it was truly local New York, but it wasn't national. Nail said, Rob, I feel like you said silent. What are we talking about? Yolanda said, I hope Elon and Stephen King will come head-to-head at WrestleMania. Yeah, good. Because they need the money off that commercialization. Congratulations on the gifted membership, Janet. Oh God, have I lost? I'm way this. I haven't been this far behind in forever. I'm catching back up. Hang in there, everyone. I'm going through it as quickly as possible. AKA Baldy said, do you think the $8 a month would allow us to pick our verified icon on Twitter? If so, I would pay for it if they have a mauve beret icon. I don't think you can make your own one, but you can pick from a couple, which is what you can already do with Twitter Blue for like $6. Like they already had that existing paid subscription model. I don't think that many people cared. So I'll be interested to see how this works. SM said, please explain how Excalibur is a catcher. So for my YouTube members at a certain level, I put a tease, a clue of who the guest is going to be. And for each upcoming episode, and I said, hey, maybe it's not about the picture, it's about the catcher, and catchers wear a catcher's mask. So these are clues that you have to think about. I don't just hand them out and then you're like, I know who it is. I want you to think, God forbid. Christine wants a song request. What'll I do by Irving Berlin, please? I'm in a mood. Okay, I will. Let me get through this chat, and I feel like I'll close with it because I feel like once we get to that level, we are stuck. So let me get through it, then we'll end the show with that song. Jesus. Human Adventure said Oliver Platt was in 3 to Tango with Matthew Perry. I wonder if he texts Matthew Perry back anymore. Squirrel said, I might need to make an RJ City Road 2 picture. Well, let me figure out what it is first. Nail said, with the bedazzled driving hat? I don't know. Everyone calm down, please. Squirrel said, I'm on the Twitter and on Instagram. It's Squirrel Squad. SKWERL Squad. You can find them, and obviously YouTube there. Go enjoy the art. It's so sweet. Jay said, I'm rarely in my underwear while watching this. Oops. A huge mistake, Jay. You're missing the full experience. Leo said, I have an Aubrey Plaza blanket I got from Redbubble. Good luck with it. Yolanda said, donate the money to kids. I'm just here for the hot mess of it all. Yeah, they seem like a bunch of guys who'll donate money to kids. Neil said, you could be a Key to the City member for less than a Twitter Blue check. It's much more fun. You can shit on Stanley Tucci in peace. Rob said, we all wear masks, metaphorically speaking. And I believe he's quoting Ben Stein, who I used to think was hilarious, and now not so much. Human Adventure said, I want to support Nug on Instagram, but couldn't understand what he said last week. Can anyone help me with his Insta account? Nug, what's your Instagram? Can someone just put the link there, please? SM said, you have no idea how much time we spend trying to decipher your clues in the cult chat. Good. It's a fun game. Rod said, Oliver Platt was fantastic in Diggstown. Do you think we can get him on AEW before you, David? Amanda said, I'm getting ready to go see Cats today. I will enjoy the music, and that is all. But that's all you need to enjoy. That's what makes Cats great. Well, no, the makeup is fun. The dancing is okay. Just, don't look for a plot. Again, it is a musical without a plot based on a book of poems, which has no plot. It's about cats, and so is the musical. Here's a cat, here's a cat, here's a cat. A really fun drinking game is every time they say the word cat. It's really fun. Jellicle songs, fuck Jellicle cats. When I saw it on Broadway, I was so young. I must have been like 4 or 5, which is ridiculous. They did this gimmick for the kids. During intermission, old Deuteronomy would stay on stage and take pictures with the kids all intermission. You didn't even have to pay. It was like a free gimmick table. And then he'd be like, all right, get the hell out of here. We got to start soon. Do you know how to go to the heavy side layer? That's Deuteronomy. I wanted to be the person I wanted to be is Rum Tum Tugger. Not only does he have his great sexy song, but he is also the one who sings Mr. Mistopheles. People think Mr. Mistopheles sings Mr. Mistopheles. He doesn't. He's a magician and he just does magic while Rum Tum Tugger sings it. So you get to do 2 of the best songs, which even Grisabella doesn't get. She gets one. She gets the one, but it's just one. So, for option's sake, I gotta be Rum Tum Tugger. We should be that for Halloween. That's like my pay-per-view outfit. If I had to do a very special pay-per-view get up, big entrance, I would dress as Rum Tum Tugger and come out to Rum Tum Tugger. Human Avenger said, sorry, but meaning to ask, are you a fan of Paul Simon's Graceland album? Yes, I am. Love how different it is, but still the same feel. He manages to do that a lot. Even his newer albums, which I don't love as much as the old ones, but I feel like there's still at least a couple good songs. And the album in general is he's a big, classic, like, listen to the whole album kind of guy. And I do remember him saying once, he tries to keep his album short because he feels like audiences don't have an attention span much over 45 minutes. And if that's Paul Simon saying that, what are these wrestling shows doing being 4 hours is my question. Leo said, how's it going with that super hot blonde lady that posted a photo with you? I mean, so hot. Oh my God. Who are you talking about? Christine said, Nug is at Nug Nargang, and it's an odd spelling, but you can copy and paste it and you'll find it. Nell said, I know what I love about this cult / being a member. When RJ slips references into his AEW content, I get excited like I know his secrets. I'm pretty public with my hate of Stanley Tucci, so it's fine. Leo said David should get one match on AEW, and it should be a dark match, meaning everyone in the audience should close their eyes. SM said, I feel like the clue should have been related to a sword or something. Well, next time, why don't you do the clue? Miss Andy said, David should show up in AEW and continue his feud with Jeff Jarrett. Papa J. Big shout out to you, Papa J. Mole Jam is back on the chat. It has been a while. Hello. Josh said, Graceland is so great. Sean said, there have been a lot of coffee and underwear Easter eggs. I feel like I think so too. Sire said, what do you think of Bono playing Macfisto? I have no idea what that sentence means. SM said, the Unca Jams. The what? The Unca Jams reference killed me, and I don't even know what that is. The super hot blonde woman, you like each other's pics. Who are you talking about? Find it. Many people have blonde hair. Many people can be considered attractive. Please. Brandon said, you should work with Renee and Danhausen more often. You guys have such good comedic timing. Even better, someone should give us a lot of money to do it. David said, I think Jeff Jarrett is hated enough. He's still got a little room to go. He came out, big debut there. AEW smashed the guitar, black hat, black coat, Johnny Cash kind of thing. Back, last outlaw, takes off the jacket, and Under Armour shirt underneath. You need to wick the moisture that badly? SM said, tell me who the next guest is. I'll write the clue. Absolutely not. Josh Lemley said, did you have the drunk driving PSA commercial involving the cast from Cats growing up? I didn't, being in Canada, but I would love to see it. Somebody could send it to me. Neil said, Jarrett's music is awesome. I missed the Chosen one, too. I love those Kid Rock ripoffs because he doesn't get paid for it. Oh, my God. That's Lulu or Lacey. That's who you're talking about, Leo. She's delightful. I've known her for a while. She's a good friend. She comes to all the Toronto shows. She always has. Does wonderful, weird art stuff and sings. She's great. She's wonderful. She's fantastic. David said, I love you all. Please practice kindness leading up to November 13th. And then November 14th, Asshole City, my friends. But until then, kindness. Nell said, Renee and RJ should do an after dark type show where they adore each other as the cameras roll and argue before and after. How much money you got? Okay, let me sing this song and we'll get out of here. This is for Christine. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to. When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? Okay, enough. We got the point. Godspeed and God bless.